All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, to another match of the Link to the Past Randomizer Challenge Cup match. My name is Ravis, and I'm not alone today. I'm joined by Tala.
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm really excited about this race. And you?
Yeah, I'm also excited. So we got HauntedQuest versus Cassidymoen. Do you know the
Sorry, I think there are some words missing.
I asked just if you know the runners, HauntedQuest and Cassidymoen.
No, I've never seen a race from these runners. But it's gonna be fun, otherwise.
Definitely, both are pretty good. So currently in Group J, Cassidymoen is on 3 wins and 1 lose. And HauntedQuest just has 1 lose, but I'm sure he's gonna keep up.
So maybe they're on the same level, and that's every time excited to see if the runners are on the same level. It's a little bit boring if one is really good and the other maybe have some issues.
Well, at least they're close with their sprites, both using a Link sprite. So, which Go mode item do you want to see?
The flute. it's a long time ago I've seen a go mode flute.
So where's that flute gonna be?
Ooh. Deep in pendant ice, I guess.
Oh, that's cruel. That's cruel.
And you? What are you doing thinking?
I think it's gonna be the classic ice rod, but I actually hope we have to get a required pedestal, a vanilla pet, since we have the other two swords on the tablets. That's still my dream, at least.
So it should be starting soon. They started on point.
Some seconds later, but yep, gonna be rushing this soon. So at least what we know, this is gonna be defeat Ganon. The rest is up to seeing what's in. So chat, how are you doing today?
And we are on. Yeah, we're all starting with 10 arrows.
That's fair, I think.
So we can see it's open mode.
I think we're gonna see two different people. Okay, no.
Another arrows. We see an early lumberjack check.
Ooh. I got just a big 20.
Yeah, just cash. So we don't have to do Arganin.
I guess not, no. At least not for the item.
Maybe it's all dungeons, but it's defeat Ganon.
Definitely this time defeat Ganon.
That's the Cane of Brian.
That's always good to have. I mean, it's a safety.
That's the map of Milrimire.
Which
And I think
basically tells us this is a Cassidymoen.
And we got another map of Hyrule Castle.
So this is the map you don't want to see.
That's the map you need to finish the game.
Yes,
so you know where's Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, I didn't know it myself. You're completely right.
HauntedQuest is trying to farm some bombs.
Which is fair. In Cassidy, you have all the keys and the dungeon items out of the dungeons, and it's generally harder to get.
There's some bombs on the race game, but I don't think we're gonna go for these bombs.
You know, you got that hut in Kakariko where you can farm bombs as well. And just a hard piece on the library.
There's the first small key for Ice Palace. There's our first sword. That's handy.
Maybe the area will come and play.
And now we know how to get in Swamp Palace.
Yeah. HauntedQuest is gonna farm some bomb in that hut.
Yeah, the easy way to farm some bombs. So you don't have to buy some bombs.
And we still don't have the money for that, so was a good play. I expect Cassidy to do the same. Although if he's taking that bomb for the chicken hut or for the dam or for blindside lounge, it might be a problem, but we'll have to see.
We haven't seen all of Kakariko, so let's see what we get here. 5 items in blindside out. More key to Thieves Town. But we need a big key.
Ooh, that's a cape.
Big key for Desert Palace. Rabbit, I think you cursed the runners.
Yeah, I might.
With the Aga play.
I'm sorry. Well, you know, things like the Thieves Town small key are definitely things you want to have before, but even, like, you don't want to go into that without it. Same with Swarm Pallet and the big key, but we got a bow. Wow.
Yeah, in Cassidy, there are more forced double dips for dungeons. So maybe you have to go to beat blind, let her come back to open the big chest. Because you don't have the hammer.
At
like
least, let me think. Yeah, it could generally happen, but to have blind and logic, we have to get the small key, or it has to be a valuable at least, because you still could lock yourself if you don't get that. So Kakariko got some stuff, at least.
So I think HauntedQuest on the way to the South Shore. We will see what's inside there, and Minimodom Cave.
And possibly Ice Rock Cave or something.
Yeah. Never leave Ice Rock Cave behind.
It costs runs for sure.
Yeah.
Some more bombs in here.
Do you feel the Agassiz or?
Well, it's looking like this at the moment.
There's the hammer.
See, talking about Aga directly gives the other runners the hand. So maybe we should keep talking because I don't want to jinx.
Now we need some gloves. A moon pearl.
Those mini moloms can really hurt.
I like bomb threads here.
Yeah, me as well.
8 bomb drop.
That's certainly nice, but he had 9 bombs already, so...
There's the red meringue. And another cane.
That's gotta be Kane. So, not a whole lot of progression right now. We don't have too much open. We still have the bottle vendor, I think. They didn't check that, right?
It was 50 rupees.
Oh, okay. Then we have Agina and the Eastern. And Hyrule Castle, yeah.
An Ice Road Cave, yeah. Yeah, don't forget Hyrule Castle, yeah.
I thought HauntedQuest will give us a little view of the stun price, but nope. It's gotta be careful right here.
Yeah, it's no hard mode. There's the book.
Interesting. So that's giving us Desert X.
Yeah. No, I think we have figured out the whole setting for this race.
Yep.
It's a normal key sanity, defeat Ganon, open mode.
So the uncle start wasn't too much, if I remember correctly. I think there was a compass in this chat.
Yeah, it was a map.
Oh, map, yeah.
Of Skywoods. We have at least 4 maps or 5?
I'm thinking, yeah. I think 4 is right.
So you can talk to Sasha. He tells about the green pendant. And then the guy who sells the red big bomb.
Yep.
For the 2 red crystals. And it's the big key to Thieves Town.
Alright. And he's not opting to go on. Interesting.
So Thieves Town full clearable.
Right, why? It's gonna Death Wall. Interesting.
We wanna go up, but it doesn't have a lamp. Does he know the dark rooms?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, with the red boomerang, let's be honest, you can stun all the snakes and pretty easily. You just have to know where the chest is and the staircases.
Okay, he's stealing the key to go
into the back, which is interesting because you could have stolen the other key from the blue guard, so you can access one more chest at least.
Okay, I think he feels comfortable with his dark rooms here. Okay, there's the key. So you don't have to use to steal, or wasn't it the key for here?
No. It was the Hera key.
Hera, the Hera small key.
Yep.
Okay.
Another map. Desert Palace. Alright, Cassidy, yeah.
HauntedQuest is going to beat Aghanim.
No. I think he's gonna take the first chest in there. Remember, we're in
Oh, yeah, you're right. You can't go through this dungeon.
Exactly.
With our 2 keys, 2 small keys.
Exactly.
I forgot about this.
Those chests in Agate Tower costed a lot of raises.
Just a piece of heart.
I'm seriously excited for the back 3 chest. Alright,
Yeah.
and Cassidy did it.
Let's see if it's worth. Big key to Swamp and the Moon Pearl.
Wow.
And another map to Eastern. Okay, that's worth it. Definitely.
So we have to find the gloves pretty soon.
I guess, yeah. Maybe in the Eastern area.
Eastern or desert?
That map tag was too quick for me.
I couldn't see it as well. Those guys are not wasting any time.
Okay, Green Pen, Tower of Hera.
So we got the small key for that at least.
And a little bit of love.
More love. So, HauntedQuest saved and quit. Interesting, because he's only got desert and was it sorry.
I would have taken a look in Eastern. Because you have the bow. And it says here, go Eastern.
Well, it's always interesting. So Eastern guarantees you 2 items, although we don't have the lamp. But Desert guarantees you 2 items as well. Could be Boots luck, but if not, we get at least 1 more. Since we have the Gina and the Latch with you, actually 1 and possibly 1 or 2 in Desert. I think that's why HauntedQuest went in there.
Okay, let's see who's on the right way. Is it Eastern or is it Desert area?
No, I want to see both hunting a level grave. Wouldn't that be fun?
Okay, there's the big key to Tower of Hera.
Alright.
You know where the Desert Pillar big key were?
The Desert Palace, Vicky?
Yeah, I don't remember this.
I think it was in the room with the Blue Knight with the. Oh, but there's a mushroom. So yeah, that could be the reason why HauntedQuest went to Desert.
Yeah, it makes sense if you have the big key.
I mean, you can't check 2 chests.
But Cassie don't have the big key for Desert. And the only diversion was in Hyrule Castle. There's a small key to Turtle Rock.
Just a big heart on. Oh, Mimic Cave with the GT big key. All right, guys.
Oh gosh.
So watch that mirror be on pedestal with pennant. And there's Ether.
Yeah. And a unique item is in the dark. Does big keys are unique items?
I don't know, I would say big key. So I think HauntedQuest actually is going to steal the key in Desert or take the item on the ledge. I'm not.
There's a small key to Gans Tower. We don't need that.
Well, it's good to have 1 at least. Alright, and just bombs, which are blocked by the land. But I think, besides the mushroom, we didn't get a whole lot of things in it.
Where's our progression? So
it might be the shrooms. They could fake powder if they want.
But now the Moonpile is out of logic.
Yes, but as soon as we find either the lamp and the Hyrule Castle key or the lift upgrade, which I assume is the one we would... yeah, we're out of logic. So I think that mushroom has to be our progression.
And the mushroom turns into...
Hey, there we go.
some gloves. And now we have Dogwood axes.
So here's the thing. I think the Desert Palace big key, and I have to ask our tracker, was in Hyrule Castle, right? It was in the chest, which was guarded by the blue guy. If this is the case, then Cassidy has to get the small key for Hyrule Castle to actually go on and get it. Which is interesting, considering you usually say this is the useless key. But now you're gonna see Hype Cave, so get your hype up.
Yeah. But I think the next place should be Thieves Town, definitely.
Oh yeah, Village of Outcast in a hole.
And another small key for ice.
Alright, that's not a Hype Cave.
So you like to start in the Dark World at the Hype Cave, or you prefer Village of Outcast?
This is tough to say because we're talking to Keysanity right now, right? So in Keysanity, in this specific case, I would have started at the top of Kakariko. Since we can full clear Thieves Town and go down, and we don't have a mirror or something to actually open any locations on the way. But if you have the mirror or the mitts already for Dark World and the hammer, of course, I like to start at the Hype Cave, since you can just go up.
And Cassie seems to be farming for some rupees.
I think there's someone who practiced something for an invert.
As you can see,
gets it done pretty nicely. It's interesting, nobody was thinking about that arrow game, but now since we partly need it for this, everybody's taking it in other categories like this Keysanity.
and about it is such a pain to get your rupees together and inverted. Yeah, I think now we're also fine with hearts. That should be enough for Thieves Town.
I mean, they got the Cane of Burna still, and so it should be good to go. So I still think it's interesting that nobody of our runners did the fake pot. Which, if you think about it, it's time costing, and you want to have your logic, and I understand.
Yeah, you wanna have these gloves.
For sure.
So, both of our runners know about the big key in Mimic Cave.
I think you're glad to know that.
Sometimes the hint are useful, sometimes. Cassie decides to check Skullwoods first.
I think that's a fair bet.
And
we got red crystals and pot and Skullwoods here to disrupt.
yeah. The other crystals are on Swamp and Misery Mire.
Cassie's gone to that vanilla Bicky chest first. With the cane, it's pretty easy fixes.
Cassie, you have the can of Samaria. Just use it.
Oh, please. I thought that's why you did it.
What are you doing?
Well, okay. You sometimes are in your tunnel mode and you forgot you got the cane. Even maybe this was the reason. One heart, Cassie. Don't die yet.
Don't run into that fucking mummies.
Alright. Remember, it's the full magic on the right.
And a small key to desert.
Ooh, interesting.
So we can full clear desert palace if we find the light source.
Yeah, at least it doesn't matter if fire rod or the lamp. I don't know if you really want to clear it right now, since you have a level 1 sword, just a regular bow. This feels a bit like NMG plus.
But still I would prefer the fire rod, so we can clear 2 dungeons.
I had one C with a required ice rod kill on my Mauler to get progression. That was fun.
But we don't know if it's that of the crystal or pendant.
But what we know is that Quake is in Skull Woods.
We may need that. Yeah. Haunted on the way to Village of Outcast. Following Cassie's footsteps.
So this chest always has the key to Skull Woods, since you could lock it. Or at least you would have had to save and quit, and the developers do not want to go.
So let's have a look on Bumper Ledge.
I mean, we got the cave, so why not?
And it's gotta be, yeah.
I didn't see it.
It was a compass.
Oh.
So we don't know what's on Thieves Town, Pendant or Crystal, but I think we will see it soon.
I mean, you get 8 items in here, right? So you really want to die.
And we got a Master Sword.
I hope that one of our runners will give us a pedestal check, but it's not happening.
And because we don't have the mirror, so...
Yeah, before, but when they went to the dark world, could have happened.
But it takes a lot of time if you don't have the mirror.
True, but some people do still like to have the inherent. But it's not that interesting in case, since the boss could still hold anything.
But the pet isn't dead now.
That's the good thing.
Another smoky for Turtle Rock, so we have 2. At least we need 4 or 5? 4, I guess.
Turtle Rock has 4 keys at least. Depending on the lava chest, you just need 3. But yeah, if you're gonna check that, then you need all 4 keys.
Ooh, there are the flippers.
Which gives us at least 3 more checks, since Zora was in logic with the glove. Oh, sorry, 4 more checks.
But we don't have enough money for Zora on Cassidy's side.
Maybe we will find 300.
So let's have a look at Thieves Town, the backside of Thieves Town. Okay, so you have to be careful.
Just in case, pull your burnout, please. I do not want to see those green hoppers or whatever kill you because hitting.
Shovel is on top of Hera, okay.
Ooh, okay, interesting. And we know there's an item in the Hera basement, right? Wasn't there?
No, there was no hint about the basement.
Oh, maybe I'm messing that up. Oh, please don't like Cassie, please.
Oh, there's a heart. No! Please!
Please just pull us burnout. Please.
Smoky for pot.
That's certainly something we need.
But we need another 4 or 5 keys for pot. I hate pot in Cassidy because you can double dip, triple dip it.
Well, the problem with pod actually is the whole backside is most of the time only in logic, or at least the one with the dark maze is only in logic when you have all small keys, since you could use every small key anywhere in the dungeon besides that, and sometimes you really need all small keys, and that's why I'm advising everyone to land the Hamiam.
Yeah, to save your keys. Yeah.
I actually need to learn that myself.
Oh, Cassie, that hurts. That is really painful.
Sometimes you gotta go through that. Everybody who played it Verdant did, I don't know, Thieves Town like 3 or 4 times from the beginning.
Yeah, but that's the worst play to die.
Yeah, Yeah, I dislike to die before you open the whole wall, since those green guys are really, really painful sometimes. Cassie has to be really careful in that hell.
Unfortunately, we don't have powder.
Alright, gets it done nicely.
So I just have to switch the stings. I don't know how to call the stings.
The switch.
Yeah, the stings who goes up and down. Because
Oh
of the
yeah,
switch,
I know what you're doing. But you know, we just turn the switch blue and red, and I think that's
yeah.
the
So
fence
Cassie
or
again
whatever.
is down to 2 hearts.
Maybe I would have checked that big chest now, since you know things happening sometimes.
And kill this red guard here before go up to rescue
Makes sense.
Blind. Then here we have a
Oh,
shield.
that's actually not too bad to find. I mean, if you go with a setup for blind, that's not neat. But if you mess it up and you have the red shield, you can at least save some of those bullets.
Yeah. But I think Board Runner should be fine.
I guess so, but that was a hard Cassidy really wanted. Oh, blind, please. But this looks like a good setup. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot Burner. Yeah, whatever.
Go for Burner, Cassie. Go. Oh no!
No, Cassie.
Cassie, that. Oh yeah.
Well, sometimes you'll realize too late that it's happening before. At least Haunted has got his blind down and it's gonna take a little bit of a lead. Gets a small key to Skull Wood.
We don't need this key. It's a little bit of. Yeah.
Well, it's still nice to get one, so you don't need to kill that Gibdo at the end before. Alright, Cassie, second try.
So never. Where are we gonna go? We don't have.
We can go to Pot, Catfish, Pyramid.
Yeah.
We can check all the Zora area and Hobo.
Oh, that's right.
We got that flippers. We got those flippers in Thief's Town.
And Blind goes down for Cassidy.
Oh yeah, and it was good that Thief's Town was actually a crystal.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned, Cassidy doesn't have the money for Zora yet. HauntedQuest is 7 quits. I expect him to check Hobo now and the Zora. But he will not have the money for Palace of Darkness if we need it then.
There's just money on Lacalia Island. Let's see if we get something important from Hobo today. Just some cash.
Alright, now he's really a poor guy. Oh, Cassidy is gonna take the Desert Palace then? So this is interesting. Cassidy does not have the big key, if I'm correct, but has the small key now.
I know he's farming for rupees.
Ah, okay. I didn't say anything.
He can't to the hula hin room.
I guess Cassidy doesn't know the setup with having gloves, because he's got the flippers and can't do the usual.
Just a lamb. I think I saw a crystal up on Eastern.
Yeah, that could be. Tracker says that's a crystal.
They can farm money for port.
So here's the thing: if we get one more map check and we see what desert is, we can say if desert is a crystal, we know Ice Palace and Turtle Rock are. Not sure right now, but you know, just saying. All right, you scamfish. What do you have?
Oh.
Wow, I wanted to say Rando Vanilla Bake 20, but no, it's even worse.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
So I wonder if HauntedQuest is gonna finish Desert now. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, it seems he's on the way to Desert. He can full clear it.
So Haunted has the map of Desert, right? So I think it's gonna be a crystal since since he's going there. Also gonna farm money. Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. I never seen a seed to have to farm this much for rupees.
Oh well, I guess you haven't played Inverted then.
Yeah, but it's not worth it.
True. Oh, so what is on that right side?
I played some Inverted. The flute.
Ooh, that's something you definitely want to have.
And we can check out Misery Maya. Yeah.
No, we don't have the mid.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
But with the lamb and the flute, I mean, technically we don't just need one of those. We have logical access to Death Map.
Oh,
which
yeah.
just gives us 2 items. But you know, it's always good.
So let's see if Hunter decides to fight land bowlers.
I assume he's gonna do it.
There's the dead warp. There's the wiki for Torafera.
So I'm still not sure where the Bicky of Desert was. I still think it is in the Hyrule Escape front. Sorry, Hyrule Castle Escape front. But I'm not sure. So it looks like Cassidy has to find the Hyrule Castle. So the play to get the Moon Pearl early looked pretty good, but it was costly.
Doesn't really pay off.
Alright, I think we're gonna see some hammer strats on my models.
You think so?
Yeah, at least I would do it.
But hammer strats are really meh.
Well, it's not great, but after your spins of Master Sword, you really want to get some time. But let's see. Maybe HauntedQuest is just good for the Master Sword. Alright. I mean, NMG runners would go for the bow, actually, I guess.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally a noob with if I don't have silver. So, sorry, man. It's not doing too bad.
But it takes a lot of time with multiple spins.
Alright, and Cassidy got his flute active.
Yeah, and it's a crystal. That Ice Palace and Turtle both have to be pendant.
So you wanted to see the flute and Ice Palace, pendant Ice Palace. So the flute can't be in there, but we still have Ice Palace on the as a pendant.
Yeah.
And technically, we can check everything there if we get the gloves and a fire sword. We can just do not check the big chest and the boss, at least in lot.
Maybe Ice Rod on Colts there to get your mirror from Trinex?
Oh, you're so crucial.
That's gonna be fun.
I thought more on an Ice Rod in GT or something to get boots on Trinex for something. Well, we're not in open mode, so no big team in GT. We know what that is.
Oh, there's a blue potion. I think we're gonna grab this. If we can.
There are just 5 rupees. Interestingly enough, Cassidy is checking the item first. Most runners actually just fall down for the... Cassidy is not gonna do anything of that, but going into Spike Cave, which is totally in logic. Didn't think about that till now.
Yeah. And Haunted are going for the pot play with this lamp.
Makes sense.
But you need some more small keys.
Oh, well, you know, we have the bow, so we can check that first chest and go to the bowlock side, check those 2 chests, and we can directly go to the back and get 3 more chests in. And 2 in the front, of course.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The back is not in logic though, but we could just get them.
And do a hammer jump.
Yes, exactly. If he can do the hammer jump, he can even almost full clear the back. There's this one chest in the... So Cassidy's going into the footsteps of Haunted and checking Hobo and all the good.
So, Pod, what do you have for us today?
So this is one of the 5 chests which are totally in logic right now.
There are the boots.
You like to see those.
Yeah.
So if I remember correctly, there was just a big heart in desert, right? On the torch.
On the towards heart container.
Yes, a full heart, alright.
On full heart on the torch.
So let's see what that juicy hint is gonna say.
A map is about a pose.
Alright, so we don't need that one. No, yes, you don't need the bomb. You got the boots. And Cassidy got Uh,
This lamp?
yep.
But Cassie don't pay Zora. You're just wasting 500 rupees.
Yeah. Please, no. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? But, you know, you get your lesson again. You get a big, big lesson.
Yeah.
And the boots are actually pretty convenient since we can get this chest directly and don't have to walk all the way around.
Oh yeah, pretty handy.
So interesting. If he's gonna jump down here, or is he going to open that chest? Because he's got only one. This is interesting.
Yeah,
this
but
is one chest.
if you save the key, you can open 3 chests.
And with the hammer, and potentially 6 or 7.
Yeah,
I mean, just
but
6
now
still.
But now he can just check this and the chest below. So
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, Cass. What do you want to do now? Do you think this is open mode, and you think you're getting some more keys?
Would you have
no, yeah. No. He wants to go to the pyramid and to, I guess, to.
Catful. Would you have saved the key and checked the back chest, the chest on the back?
You mean a hard reset?
No, just don't open the door. So just go to the back.
Yes, of course.
And open the 3 chest.
I mean, people are talking about logic in that case, and I have to say, if you're gonna go out of logic, and it is going out of logic with that one chest, I would still go for the mass of chests and key sanity.
Yeah.
But I think Haunted will have this experience with key sanity. I think he's the one who picked that mode, and he's gonna know. He's knowing what he's doing. So what does the pyramid have?
Just another heart.
Alright, it seems that Catfish has our progression. Gonna think about anything but no. It's gotta be Catfish.
Or the boots.
Oh yes, the boot, but there's just bonk rocks. Or no, wait, no.
But we can fly up to that mountain.
We did that already on, I think, Cassidy's side?
Oh,
both sides, actually, I think.
Yeah. There, check that mountain. Did we rescue the old man?
Cassidy did at least. And I think it was just 5 rupees. But I think both did it.
There's the hook shot.
Well, that's what you want to see.
Yeah, definitely.
So I assume HauntedQuest is gonna check the bonk rocks now and fly up the mountain and gets his juicy Death Mountain.
That definitely should our progression.
I think we're gonna see some mid soon or a mirror.
Or maybe the mirror or the fire rod.
I think mirror or mids, because mids unlocking a lot of things in the overworld, and the mirror gives us access to some overworld plus Swamp Palace. Oh wait, no, we don't have the small key in Swamp. Never mind. It was a big key which we found.
Yeah. You don't have the small key. The one important small key for Swamp.
Probably the most important thing. Well, I think HauntedQuest might sorry, Cassidy might not agree with me since he will need that small key for Castle Tower.
So that Martin, give us our progression.
Oh no, Cassidy got. Oh, it was the big heart. Cassidy did get the boots. I was wondering why you used bombs, but he's refusing to use the boots. But do you have that sometimes? You get the boots and you instantly forget that you have the boots.
Oh yeah, especially if you get the boots really light.
Yeah.
Maybe on GT. Then it's easy to forget that you have boots.
Alright, interesting. Cassidy did check the item and did not go to the hint. So HauntedQuest is giving us some new information, which Cassidy probably never gets. That can be huge. Alright. Never mind.
Yeah. We already found that.
I was just thinking, what was it? What was in desert? Oh, the flute.
Yeah. But it's fun that you read the hint, it says Ita is in Desert Palace, and there's a torch maybe 2 meters beside you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see anything new in part because Bo decides to use the key for this one chest.
Interesting. Oh, there's the middle finger of Link to the Past Randomizer.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for you guys.
Small key to pot. Blue mail. And nothing else so far. No myths.
We still got Hera and Green Pendant. Remember, there was this shovel in Hera.
Yeah, you're right. Do we have this? Yeah, we have the small key and the big key for Hera, right?
Exactly. Let's see what's on the floating island. Or does Honda want to see it? Alright, just big 20. Interesting. HauntedQuest is going for Spiral Cave first, so he's gonna have to go up again if he wants to dip Hera, but maybe this is the play to skip Hera and banking on the progression being in. Although in case Sanity, I think you mostly tend to route as optimal and everything, but he's getting a 10.
Yes.
So
Comfort spot is always nice to have.
For sure. So while Cassidy is gone up to Catfish and Haunted is making probably his way to Top Hera, I want to give a little shout out to our tracker Catobat and our restreamer Math Girl. Thanks for your effort, and it's nice to have you guys doing all these good things.
You think we're gonna see the basement?
I think so. Why? I mean, this is a situation you don't want to miss that. We have less options. So if we are seeing nothing in Hera and we know it's either the green pendant or basement, I for sure would take the basement. I do not want to go up the mountain again. Specifically, we don't have the mirror.
Yeah.
And that's an awkward play to make. Imagine the mirror would be in the basement of Tower of Hera.
Yeah, it is the basement, so.
Kind of. That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah. Our commentator's blessing.
In that case,
Yeah,
yes.
The hookshot is had with the fishes. Now we are here after, yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
game.
Tim.
We couldn't get in there in another way, but thanks for the... what did that hint say?
Is it about a hookshot?
Oh, yeah. The hookshot.
Yeah.
That's... Whatever.
That is for the grumpy fish, yeah. But Haunted just no interesting for the basement.
I think he's gonna go up here first once you see these two chests plus
Another pot? Yeah.
So still this is not giving us any logical access since we need at least one more small. Because we still could go to the boss way, even though we can't get to the boss because we don't have the big key. But we could waste our small key there.
Yeah. I thought we have the big key, but yeah.
No,
we don't have.
That's the issue. So did Haunted not read that hint? It was just a joke hint, right?
Yeah, it was a joke hint. But there have to be something in port. I guess.
Green Pendant or Herald Basement. Ooh, Moldom is aggressive. Okay. Gets it done nicely.
Just 10 arrows and a green pendant. But we're only searching for one small key for swamp.
Yes. So we're gonna see... Wait, we saw the shovel already. We were talked about. So I guess we're gonna see that Herald Basement. If this is nothing, then we know for sure Sahasrara will have our progression.
Yeah. Haunted, don't want to do a little small coffee break. Yeah, but we're just missing the fire rod for go mode.
We don't know if we need bombos for...
Yeah.
And we need the Meyer big key.
And
the
Titan.
Swamp.
Titan.
Yes, and the Titan's mitts.
Yeah.
So there are some things still missing.
But
and the Eastern big key, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But if we just look at the items...
Item-wise, you're correct. Fire rod and potentially bombos.
Yeah.
Mitts.
Okay, but I don't know. It's in Cassidymoen, it's really easy to get brained if you think of whether this key or this big key. You really get brained.
So I think we're gonna see a small key of Swamp or the Titan's mitts. Oh no, because we have the mirror, we still have K45. And technically the first chest in Swamp is also enlarging. Wouldn't that be funny to have a vanilla small key in Swamp?
Yeah, or that would be painful.
Don't say war when you oh, we got sicked. Yes. You wanted to have the pen and ice with the flute. Come on.
Yeah. But it could be pen and ice with the Swamp or the small key.
And we still have that shovel in play.
Yeah. And we flew to 4.
This is not a shovel check. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. We got the mirror. We can combine that with the K45. And we got Bombo's tablet. I forgot about that.
Yes. So Haunted definitely have the lead now.
For now, but Cassidy is close behind. Although I gotta remind myself, this Hyrule Castle key has to come pretty soon, please, for Cassidy. So there was just the Bloomerang in K45.
So let's see what's on the shovel spot. And today it is...
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna assume we see Bombo's tablet soon.
So we did Terra for nothing?
Did we see Green Pendant already?
No.
And Hera had the mirror, so Hera was definitely...
Oh, you're right. Okay, not for nothing. For the mirror. You're right. That's important.
And Cassidy is going for that swamp play. I'm excited for it. Give me that vanilla smoke.
Oh yeah.
I want to have it. Plus, he gets a hint too, so that's nice.
Unique items in Dark Palace. All right.
Yeah, we got the boots from that, so that might be the boot hint. Oh, the Mets! Holy crap!
Yeah, the Titans. All right.
All right. It wasn't the key, but the color was pretty good, to be honest. And Haunted is wasting no time going to get his mids as well.
So what can we do with the Titans? We can do the mid chain.
We can check all the Meyer stuff, which I would certainly do if I would be one of our... But doing the Green Pendant first is fair. You can see if you need another medallion, which I'm just seeing Cassidy doesn't have either. Is that correct? It could be. We will see soon, though. There's a small key. Castle Tower! Oh, yeah. Cassidy, you're safe, but you gotta go there.
Yeah, just go to Castle Tower.
Wow.
No, that's not fort. Cassie, that's not the fort.
I mean, you could go and check Dark East Mountain. And even for Turtle Rock, we got 2 smokies.
But he decides to go to the my area.
Oh, yeah, they're giving a high five to each other. I really want to see which... It is Ether! Cassidy!
Reddit Haunted find...
Oh no. Oh no. So, do you remember, because I do, where that Ether... Should I tell you? Should I tell you? You do not like that answer.
Yeah.
So that ether was in the big chest, and remember where that desert big key has to be.
Oh, you're right. Oh, come on, Cassie.
That is awkward. That really is awkward.
There's another small key. Come on. Be a good one.
Turtle Rock. Alright, so we can get to Laser Bridge.
Oh god. Cassie flew too far. You wanna go to the fort?
I think we're gonna get some mids checks first. Dark East Mountain. Possibly Ice... No, Ice Palace not in logic yet. We don't have a fire source.
Yeah.
And HauntedQuest is gonna dip Misery Mire without the biggie, which is interesting, but it can work out.
Okay, see, you don't have bombos or the fire rods.
Or maybe that hint is gonna do it, but he's seeing, alright, no fire rod, I'm just not gonna dip.
Yeah, you wanna flute to 4, Cassie?
Yeah, I assumed we are gonna see Dark East Death Mountain and potentially Turtle Rock, but what if Turtle Rock also needs...
Yeah, let's see. It's our first Dark Knight Mountain check.
So the good thing is, if we need ether for everything else, Cassidy will come there pretty soon. And I assume it will be kind of like that. Because we got that Hyrule Castle key. And yeah, we will need... Oh, there's powder. So if they would have fake powder, who knows?
Yeah. It's also a nice safety item. I like powder.
Specifically in Mire. That would have been a cool heart refill for HauntedQuest. Cassidymoen is now gonna check Turtle Rock first.
The medallion check is Ether. Yeah. It's Ether.
Alright, we're getting 4 items here. Let's see what we're getting here.
Map for Turtle Rock, okay.
Alright, we don't need that. We know Turtle Rock is a pendant. I didn't see what HauntedQuest got on his site.
But nothing so far in Misery Mire. Oh yeah, Cat is on the right way.
Yeah, that looks good. He's probably thinking Monka ass when he sees that ether. I mean, first the desert. Big key.
Yes. Oh no!
Oh, he didn't have that first chest. Alright, let him check that first chest, maybe. Or does he think, wait, did he get Castle Tower key? Yes, he did. It wasn't, oh, sorry, it wasn't Hyrule Castle, it was an Naga Tower key, so that's bad. Uh-oh. Alright, but we still know there is a unique item in the dark, so this could be here. There's only one chest left in Mire.
Okay, there's a key to this dungeon.
He can check, he can check. So we need the Hyrule Castle key, sorry.
But the secret break hurt for Cassie. It really hurts.
Yes, it does. He doesn't know it yet.
But there's nothing in Misery Mire.
Did he find the Hyrule Castle key maybe on the firelocked side? I don't know. Alright, so we still have the Smith chain for Cassidy, right? And yes, this is what we're gonna check now. And after this, Do you have anything else open for now? I don't think so.
Not really.
HauntedQuest is apparently going to do the East Death Mountain, and I think that's gonna be a total rock. Nice dash.
I always love the shovel dash.
For sure, that's amazing all the time.
So I think we're gonna see the Smith chains now.
I mean, it could be that our progression is a simple small key and pod, so we can go to those 2 items in the dark. Remember, we got a unique item in the and 1 chest above. Those 3 would be in logic if we have 3 small keys. And Cassidy, interestingly enough, does not know about... Oh, by the way, we didn't see King's Tomb yet, I think.
That's right.
And Cassidy's immediately checking this.
So what's on King's Tomb?
I wonder if he didn't read the hint about the pose just having a compass, because he went through the dark world to that... to King's Tomb. He could have just saved and quit, but I guess he's gonna...
No, I think he's gonna go for the Smith chain now.
This time, the Smith chain. This time it's gonna be...
And hammer packs. We didn't see the hammer packs.
No, we couldn't. We need the mids as well. So 3 more checks right there. HauntedQuest, if he has to go to the Smith chain, can check the powder as well, since he got that from...
Okay, there's only a piece of heart in the swamp big chest.
So Cassidy did not pick up the Smith direct. I think this is a small routing, not mistake, but it could have been more efficient. But it'll work fine.
Just a compass. For Eastern Palace, we don't need that. Yeah, they're missing the big key for Eastern, right? Yeah.
Yes. Alright, remember, yes, HauntedQuest, you can't go to the Firelord side. You need that fire rod.
Oh, I hate this room.
Yeah, those change ups. Yikes. That's the moment where you think, ah, oh, dang, I have burnout. Come on. Alright, according to our tracker, says that the big key of desert might be a valuable sum.
But we have seen the most of the overworld, so...
I can't think of any location, but maybe... Oh, those chain shops are doing work.
Oh, just a compass. A small key to Turtle Rock.
Alright, this is not interesting for now, because the 4th one technically just unlocks Trinex. Or gives us logical access to Trinex and the lava chest, since we could waste the key.
Oh dear, where's the progression? It's just on the laser bridge.
For Cassidy, no. Cassidy has got to find the desert big key somewhere.
Yeah, but Cassidy saw the big key for Turtle Rock, and Haunted have to leave Turtle Rock soon because he's missing the big key.
He got the big. Oh yeah, he got the big key. So this might be interesting, but Cassidy still needs that ether.
And Haunted is missing the big key, so I think he have to leave soon.
Yeah. He can get the GG big key at least.
No.
Yes, it is a Mimic Cave. You can access.
Yeah, but I guess Mimic Cave is blocked by the big key, or
no.
Oh, right.
Is after the big key, big chest, or technically with the big chest.
You're right. So we are just here in Turtle Rock to pick up the big key for GT.
So I'm assuming Cassidy is gonna go into pod, and then going to check the bag.
Yeah, Kato, just tell us where's the big key? Bag of blinds.
Oh, all right.
But didn't Cassidy check this?
No, Cassidy didn't check this. Had no bombs at the start. That's why. Remember, you said it. HauntedQuest farmed bombs, and we said this is definitely a good thing in Cassidy. And Cassidy went in there without bombs, I think.
Really?
I think so. I mean, if it is the bag of it, and I think our tracker confirmed it, right? Yes. So it's gotta be like that.
It will take a long time until Cassidy goes back to this location.
Yeah, he might be triggered after this, but we're gonna. I mean, at least he's got this advantage with the Turtle Rock big key, which seems to be important because everything HauntedQuest is gonna check, we already saw.
Yeah, but it was the big key or just a small key?
According to our tracker, it was a big key. Would make sense because we have no other progression. The small key wouldn't give us any progression for now. Oh, HauntedQuest. I think when. Wait, no. What wasn't that? Did we see that chest in the sewers?
No.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that's the big key for Eastern.
Oh, nice.
So we can clear up Eastern.
So I assume we're gonna see here in Hyrule Castle or in Turtle Rock a small key of pot to get that in logic.
And that's another big key for this dungeon.
Wow. Wow.
That's handy. But we're missing a small key. And the ice
a couple of small keys. Yeah, the ice road.
And another big key to Ice Palace.
Oh my god, what is this palace of big keys? Alright, so I have to correct myself. We have 1, 2, 3. Yes, no, never mind. Those 3 small pot pieces were. I was just counting how many do we need to at least get to the eastern big key. No, wait, 4. We need 4. We actually need 4 small keys.
Yeah.
Do we? I'm not sure yet. So So we got the front key, the front door. We got the vanilla big key door. We got the door before Helmasaur. Those are 3. Yes, and then you need the 4th one to open up the back. So we need 4 hot small keys.
Yeah, but we're still missing 1 key.
At least, yes.
And there's the fire rod.
Fire rod and the big chest of these. So I guess there's 1 more small key in from Palace of Darkness and Turtle Rock, or a progression which leads to this.
So we ventured no mode, I guess.
At least from the item perspective, yeah. We're still missing Misery Mire big key.
Cassie can clear up Modular.
Yes.
Can clear up Ice Palace.
Which we don't need because it's a pendant.
Yeah, but if you wish to, we can do it.
Yeah, for sure. Everything in Ice is in logic. We got all keys.
We can go to the right side of Turtle Rock.
Yes.
That's a lot of things we can do now.
I mean, we're technically 1 Turtle Rock key and 1 Turtle Rock key away from pedestal.
Oh, that's right. You want to see a pedestal?
Found the ice rod, right? Yeah. I thought once and pop.
Yeah.
So everybody who wants to have pedestal and play, I think you have 2 options. One is the big key of Mire, and the second is the swamp small key, which we didn't talk about.
So let's start with Modular.
There we got it. The chest got the big key to Turtle. So it looked for a certain amount of time that HauntedQuest has got a lead, and technically he has at least an advantage of Ether, which will haunt, interestingly enough. Cassidy has done everything in Eastern and has that. So this is going to be interesting to see who's going to enter go mode really in the end.
I thought maybe the fire rod would lead Cassie back to Kakariko and back to the last chest there. Hopefully.
I don't think so, to be honest. I think you only realize that when you really don't have any options, and I'm actually pretty scared of that moment.
Yeah. Did Cassie forget about this chest?
In Blind's hideout?
Yes.
I think this was one of the moments. Alright, I'm gonna check that chest either later on when I have bombs. Most of the time you're gonna check that in Kakariko. Or saying, alright, I'm gonna not check it because I think this is trash, which I would think is a questionable decision because we are in Kisanity. We're just not looking for...
Yeah. So here comes Modular, our favorite boss here.
All right, that was a quick fight. Blink and you miss it. And wow, this is the most important item for Go.
Yeah, of course, the Bugnet.
The almighty Bugnet.
So now Haunted on his way to get all this nice stuff here.
And again, this is still not in logic, so we know Turtle Rock has at least 1 small key. Probably in the big chest or in Laser Bridge. It's got to be somewhere there.
Oh, he prepared the hammer jump.
Ooh. Wait, so he checked the other chest, but it was nothing, right? He checked the hell.
And
Missing
the
the hammer
to
jump.
check.
Ooh, get your hypes up. There are 2 possibilities.
A key to the castle. Okay.
Oh my god, so luckily we definitely know that Ether is not in the front escape. Alright. Because we need Ether for Total Rock. Alright, that's something good and bad. I don't know, because Cassidy knows he didn't check everything in front, but that's not the issue actually.
But Catbird, I think both of the runners now have the ice rod, so.
No, I think there was nothing of interest in the 2 remaining chests. There was just, was it a compass and a heart piece? I want to say. Alright, there's Ice Palace now. Alright, now we know where all the chests in Ganon's tower are lucky. So basically, HauntedQuest looks to go all the way which Cassidy does. So they're gonna go this, but having this Desert Palace advantage could come into play. And this is basically the time window of Cassidy when he has no options anymore, finding the way to the big key of Desert to get Ether, to do Mire, to do not doing Mire, but you know, we need that big key and still. Oh, sorry, what was left side swamp? A compass and?
I think some cash.
Alright, fair enough.
And that's item go mode for Haunted Quest.
Yeah. You still need those 2 keys. Or technically 3. I mean, we know where the GG big. Oh no, wait. Haunted got it.
He picked up that the.
Oh, by the way, Haunted still needs 1 more key, and it is a pod key, since we need that to open the way to the.
Yeah, and the swamp small key.
Yes.
So required first swamp chest.
Required double the swamp feels always right, but just the first chest. Ugh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting to the juicy part of Ice Palace.
And another crystal for Haunted. And Haunted is searching for the Misery My Bicky, right?
Yes, and still for the Swamp Smoky and 1 pot.
Yeah. Just these 3 keys? Yeah.
Yes. At least. I mean, technically, we need more small key of pot. But you know, when you get everything and you're just looking for 1 small key of pot, then you're. And again, we are kind of out of logic, since we need 4 small keys. But that's not the problem right now.
Nothing so far in Ice Palace, so. Yeah, the dongos don't like smoke. Gonna be the iced tea room here. Wow.
Alright, so what we didn't talk about yet was Fat Fairy. Sorry, the Pyramid Fairy, which is not, you know, we can't go there right now since we need to have Palace of Darkness, but this could come into play.
Yeah, you're right.
We logically need 3 more keys for that, but, you know, you don't want to hunt every pot key just to get that done. Nice bomb jump there from Cassidy. Oh, and there's Misery Maya Smoke. No Swamp Smoky.
Yeah. Did you left a big chest behind?
I do think so.
Guy, you've got the big key.
That is quite interesting. Oh no, please don't be anything. So sometimes these compasses can be really useful. Because if you want to go to the boss and you see just 4 out of the 6 items, or what is it in Ice Palace, I think? You might think, wait, which chest did I not check? And then, yeah, alright, I need to go. So Skullwoods was pretty empty so far, if I see correctly.
Yeah, 8 items here in Ice Palace.
Cassidy, sorry, Haunted is gonna get his confirmation about the palace.
Yeah, Cat is running out of options.
So I've got the feeling that there's not just only a small key in Palace of Darkness, but a big key of Mire or something like that, or the Swamp. I think there's even more than just that small key for pot, or maybe something which leads to just the small key. What did we find in the big chest of sorry, Palace of Darkness? Was the Ice Palace big?
Yes.
So everything there, I know this is a bit math stuff, but everything in the maze and the big chest are only in logic when you have all 6 Palace of Darkness. Thinking about that, you should know that Ice Palace is a good play, but not if you're looking for something which you need for, and they're still looking for something for pot at least.
Yeah, interesting that Cassie left behind the big chest, and now he's thinking, where's the progression?
This is looking pretty bad. I think this is the point.
I think you don't remember there's the chest in Blind's hideout.
So I think, yeah, Cassidy will remember to check the big chest now. I think he's gonna remember that. But afterwards, if this big chest has nothing, what are you gonna do then?
Yeah, I hope that he remembers there's a chest waiting for him.
I don't know if I should hope there's progression in it or not. Yeah?
For Cassidy's sake, I hope there's no progression.
Yeah, I think I tend to do as well. If I have tracking mistakes or anything, I want to have them as early as possible, so I can find the problem as early as. And HauntedQuest is now making his second dip into Pendant Turtle. So we're at least gonna see the big chest and laser brick. And the firelock side, of course.
Yeah. So 6 more chests to go.
No, actually more. We can check everything besides Trident. So it's actually 8 chests.
Let's see what we have here.
Ooh. Alright, that's one we wanna have.
Definitely, yes. That's our access to Middle Maya to complete it.
So we got 2 more chests there. So for Cassidy's side, I remember he still has the option to go into Turtle Rock once more since he's got the big.
So what's in this big chest? A compass.
Alright.
That's good.
Alright, it was something of Swamp Palace, but not the correct dungeon knife.
Yeah?
Yes? No.
No.
No. I'm a little scared for Cassidy. I'm a little scared.
Yes, I'm too. You already checked all chests in Aga Tower. There's no item left for you. You want to flew to tree. That's not tree.
Alright, just a heart piece in the roller room. This is not looking good.
Yeah, not for Cassie.
Alright, he's still able to go to Turtle Rock and get the Meyer big key with that fire.
There's a small key to pot.
Yeah, expected.
There it is.
So we're back in logic.
And that's another pot key.
Alright.
There we go. That's our pot key. And that's the key to Middlemai. That's not the key we want to see.
So I assume the last small key of pot, which we technically would need, is in Mire or in Swamp. But Mire's gotta be the progression, or Helmus. No, not Helmus. So sorry. Was it? Yeah, Mire. Yes, Mire has to be the progression.
This is back for pot. Clear it up, and then maybe back to Middlemai.
So both runners are going back for Paul. So HauntedQuest gonna check. I don't know if he's gonna check that one, but for sure he's gonna go for Helmosaur. Alright, Cassidy is checking the map. Sees red pennant on Total Rock. I'm really scared. Meanwhile, HauntedQuest is making his way to Helms. Pretty good equipped. Yes, 3's good. 3's good, Cassidy. Alright, I think Cassidy's gonna go for Total Ragnar. Gonna find the Meyer big key, gonna find some small pot key. But what after it? HauntedQuest is almost at his helmet so far. May have some fun with those turtles. Alright, King Helmosaurus, 17 hits with that, and 4 hits with the Tempered Sword. I think it's one more hit. Alright. Good spin. And down goes Helmosaurus. Just $300, but the crystal is way more important. Cassidy, meanwhile, is not looking good for him. Oh, I feel your pain. You gotta go into the blind's hideout. Get that desert big, get that ether out of the big chest in desert. Right, HauntedQuest is going for that one chest. It's fair to do since you could miss something there. Could be the small key to swamp, which is the only thing I think we still need. Might be just a cheaty small key or something. Ooh, or these are the silver arrows. Cassidy checking skill was new. So HauntedQuest is gonna take the way to Misery Mountain. Alright, we got the big chest and the chest, and finding the silver arrows was pretty nice actually. although we got the cape and bacon sword, so we're good to go. So, that small key, in the big chest was our gun. So, yeah, HauntedQuest is off. Gonna kill bitches. Gonna make up his way to Swamp, get what is done, and finish up GT. While Cassidy is still thinking and looking around. It doesn't look really good. Even if Cassidy is gonna find what he needs to find. So we still need to see a Turtle Rock dip from Cassidy, which you can do. You can still, but we need that ether just for the big key of desert. For desert itself and the ether medallion in the big. Alright, now the Vitros fight pretty easy with those silver.
Yeah. And Cassie just wants to know which chest he has left behind.
So I don't know if you catch that, but that Swamp Palace small key was in the big chest so HauntedQuest is actually in go mode.
Okay.
And,
one small key in Mittelmeyer big key.
Big chest.
Yeah, big chest, sorry.
So, and the silvers have been in the Hellway and Palace of Darkness. This is Hellway, but you know, that one chest which usually has nothing in an open road.
Okay.
So Haunted is gonna go mode Swamp, which always feels good, and he didn't even dip ice. Meanwhile, Cassidy has an idea. Then you're gonna check Agatha.
You already checked Pumper check.
Yeah, but at this point you're not sure what you've seen there. I mean, I do not want to be pessimistic, but even if Cassidy finds the tracking, I don't see him coming back.
Yeah, I guess it's nearly impossible to catch up.
What's interesting is that Cassidy didn't even go back to Turtle Rock, which is still in logic. Not in logic, but you know, you can still do that, and you find the Meyer big key there, and you find the small key of Swamp. So technically, Cassidy could check a lot of things, although they might be unnecessary because we know where the desert big key is. Could still continue.
But
with the
you have to remind Cassidy can't go into Turtle Rock because he's still missing Ether.
Oh yes, you're right. Oh right. I forgot both dungeons were ether locked. Well, so okay.
That's a problem for Cassie.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh dear.
Alright, so Cassidy didn't get one chest in here. Oh, it doesn't have the small key in F of Hera. Which, funny of all, was actually in Hyrule. If you want to have the Hera basement in Logic, you would technically now need to do Pedestal.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Let's be relieved that there's nothing of importance.
But if I remember correct, there are just 3 bombs.
I think so. I think so. This is not looking too good. Put the 3.
Yeah, and that's the last crystal here for HauntedQuest. Yeah, that's Fluter Tree.
You've been all the time on 3. Yes. No. Meanwhile, HauntedQuest has done Argus, and we usually would play a Bicky game. We have that GT Bicky for a certain amount of time, and we knew pretty early where it was, so everybody who says 0 wins. Congratulations. Yeah. You won if you said 0. I'm still gonna say 10.
Oh, I'm going with 22.
I do not think that we are seeing any chests close to that, unfortunately. We can be happy. we can be happy if we see the Molten Tomb chests.
Our beloved validation chest.
Yes, we do. Alright, Cassidy's gone somewhere.
Yeah. I don't want to mention what he's thinking. I think
and
he's totally lost.
Yeah, and we got the confirmation. Cassidymoen has officially forfeited, so that's really, really unfortunate.
Yeah.
But that's what you can see, folks. You have no bombs at a certain time in the start. It doesn't haunt you at all, but 2 hours later you realize there's something wrong in my tracker or in my that's unfortunate.
And it's easy to just forget about the single chest. The left behind.
I feel with you, Cassidy. Unfortunately, we can't get an interview with him. He's done for tonight. But thanks. Cassidy did a good show. He was definitely on point with HauntedQuest.
It could have been a really interesting and really close race.
Oh wow! Look at that disrespect against that C.
Yeah,
I think Cassidy wants to see where it was. All right, I kind of like that. You know you lost, and I guess Cassidy knows already where that big he by probably talking in the IRC chat or something. But I like that.
But now we can follow HauntedQuest climbing the gauntlet.
HauntedQuest, kinda.
Climbing up his gauntlet. Had a little bit of issue with this mimics, or Igors. No, mimics.
Yeah. Dang, that hurts.
It's always painful. You lost not because of your execution, but because of left the chest somewhere behind and don't remember.
I know that exactly. I had my one loss I had in this tournament was exactly like that. I was looking for my hammer 30 minutes and I actually found it. I found my tracking mistake and I did a huge gamble with the 3-stone big chest and it worked because there was that important Meyer big key, but I lost by 4 seconds. And the seat was 2 hours and 15 minutes long, so it was an inverted Cassidy.
Yeah, that will be my next race.
Ooh, nice.
On Saturday.
So, folks, if you want to see some inverted Cassidy, you know where you gotta go. Meanwhile,
but I'm looking forward to this race. It's gonna be fun.
I think inverted is great, and I think Cassidy is great. So why not combo?
Yeah, but Cassidy takes a lot of time. Also, inverted does.
So actually, inverted Cassidy is much more forgiving, because the chance of having an early Morphula fight or an early blind fight is way less, since you need all the keys you can get for the dungeons to do it. You need to get them to get the requirement to. Everybody's scared of that 3 hearts hammer fight or whatever with blind. And in Cassidy, you don't have that too often. It can happen, but yeah.
But then you have your Moonpaw really deep in Misery Mire or something like that.
Well, to get to Misery Mire is you need to have the mirror and light world access already, or you have to have light world access and have the flute. So either way, you have light world access before going to Mire.
No, you can walk in your bunny form to the desert area and then mirror.
Yes. Okay,
that
but you
works.
need to have the mirror at least. All right.
Yeah. But it works.
True. That's true.
And it's the agar seed, no?
Yes, probably. It has to be, actually.
And that really takes a lot of time. So you're happy to see a Moonfall after 50 minutes?
That sounds like a usual inverted seed fun.
Yes. But to focus on HauntedQuest, he's managed to climb up this gauntlet.
He's doing a really, really good job in here.
And take his mud lesson for today.
Gets a double, I think. Oh, this is a good setup for another double. He of course Aga gives us blue balls. Come on.
No Aga with a blue balls. Oh, nice triple.
That was a good one. Or at least he needed just 2, so. And now we're off to fight the pig.
And now there's the big pig. Yeah, but we have to stand so close to you so we can make bacon out of you.
Yes, definitely.
That's all we need is bacon. Oh, be careful with your magic.
I think he's got a good potion. At least he's got a fairy. Oh, he's got a good potion.
Yeah. It's the worst to run out of magic in phase 4.
Alright, don't fall down. I mean, HauntedQuest probably knows that Cassidy is forfeited for now, but you still want to have a good fun with Ganon.
Oh, this gonna be a double or triple? 1, 2, 3.
Yes! What an end. Get your GGs out.
When official time, 2 hours and 5 minutes.
And no, 2 hours 6 minutes actually, and 3 seconds. So GG to HauntedQuest. I hope we can get an interview.
Yeah, the stress is over. I think Haunted is glad that that the seat is over.
So I think we're gonna get him. Sorry, I disrupted you.
It was a pretty tough seat.
It definitely wasn't easy. He's coming soon.
All right.
And there is he. GG HauntedQuest. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a rough seat.
Yeah, that seat was something.
All those double dips and triple dips and in and out of dungeons.
Yeah.
But how did you feel? You are behind, or?
I felt good for a while. When I found the boots and the flute, I felt pretty good. But then the next, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, I just found almost nothing, and I dipped into mire, I dipped into turtle rock, and none of those worked, and I was feeling really behind at that point. And
Alright.
that was really the rough part.
So, 2 things I gotta mention. Yes, I think your first Turtle Rock dip definitely felt bad because you didn't do the Smith chain before, which had the big key for it.
Yeah, exactly. My thought was, it wasn't really. I knew the GT big key was in Mimic Cave, so my thought was just jump into Mimic Cave real quick, take the stuff on the way, and then be done with Turtle Rock, hopefully. But that wasn't the case. I mean, there was a lot of stuff in there I needed later on.
So we knew that there was something in Turtle Rock since you got the Eastern big key in Pod. But to get that in the bag, or to have that in Logic, you have to have 4 pod keys, and we knew there has to be at least a pod key in Turtle Rock, and Laser Bridge or something, or Big Chest, or any progression which leads. There we go. Just 2 pod keys. But you know how bad that seed is. You never dipped ice, and you could go mod swamp. That is a good feeling, right?
Yeah, that was the one thing that was making me feel really good, was that I managed to avoid ice. Like, That was kind of the goal throughout the seed. Don't dip into ice. Don't dip into ice if there's any way you can avoid it. Since I knew it was a pendant pretty early. Like I had a pretty... Like I knew which dungeons the crystals were pretty early, so... That was kind of an important goal.
But it's interesting, you got the big key, you got some ice small keys, and don't want to go there.
I mean, it's pendant ice, it just takes so long. And I didn't have the fire rod for a while, so I didn't have any way to get past the first room at
Sure.
first.
I think you
Yes,
went in
right.
there once, right?
Into
was it-
ice?
Yeah.
No, I never went into ice.
All right, then was it Cassidy dipped it once and realized, oh wait, I do not have the fire rod or any bomb.
Yeah,
So
I
do you
wonder
know
where-
what happened to Cassidy? Sorry.
Yeah, I think some issue with getting stuck somewhere. Cassie wrote about some issue with a Hyrule Castle key and missing something. I don't know the exact details.
All right, so we thought for a long time, me and Tala, that the Desert Big Key was in the front of Hyrule Castle because what did Cassidy do? He opened the first chest and killed the blue guard in the front escape and went directly into the back without the lamp, got the moon pearl and stuff, so he didn't check the front. But here's the thing. The actual thing which he looked for was the Desert Big Key, which was in Blind's hideout in the back. And I think Cassidy didn't have any bombs at the start. You went, I think you saved and quit after the Lost Forest and found bombs.
Yeah, I was really making sure I could get all the stuff, get the bombs, also farm the money for the bottle vendor, just to have that out of the way early.
Yeah, we were talking about that play, that this is a legit play in any key sanity mode. And Cassidy probably forgot about that, or at first said maybe, okay, I'm not gonna check this now, maybe later, and forgot it then. We don't know. But this is classic Sanity. In the first 6-7 minutes, you miss one item location, and it's coming to you back 2 hours later.
Yeah, that's really rough.
I mean, that big chest had the big chest in Desert had the Ether Medallion, which you need for Myra and Turtle Rock. So he didn't even dip there. He went into Ice Palace. He forgot the big chest there. He went back into Ice, got that big chest again. Oh, it was rough.
Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds really bad.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate because it could have been such an interesting race. We were up to each other, and yeah, it could have been really close.
Yeah, I mean, it really sucks for him that he just missed that one location. I mean, I know that feeling. It has happened to me before as well. Where you just don't know what you missed, and you run back and forth, and you clear out all crazy stuff, and you go back into places you have already checked, and you just don't know what's missing there.
Yeah, because you forget about this one chest.
Yeah, that last chest. But honestly, this is part of Kisanity, right? You have to be aware, and at least 99, no, probably actually the 100%. This can happen to anybody, I think. And yeah, life goes on, I guess, for Cassidy. So it's gonna be Cassidy is now on 3-2 record, and you're, I think, this was your first win in this tournament.
Yeah, it was just my second race, so I'm 1-1 now.
All right, that's not a bad start.
It was your pick or Cassidy's pick?
It was my pick. Part of the reason was I actually wanted to practice hammer jump before, because I never really learned it before, and I decided, okay, I want to have a reason to actually learn hammer jump, and so I decided on Key Sanity. And that worked out because that hammer jump worked out well, and it actually helped me a lot.
So, is there anything you wanna say to the chat or to anyone else? When do you have your next match? Do you know that?
I have one on Saturday around the same time. Yeah, that should be the next one. Unless there's something that comes up spontaneously on Friday or something, I don't know. But yeah, that should be the next one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Gonna be something different than gonna be standard all dungeons, so bit of a different mode.
Yeah, that's cool still.
Yeah,
Less stressful, but you need all the items.
yeah.
So, Tala, is there anything you want to say?
Chat is asking, you left behind the big key chest in did a big chest in pot or vanilla big key chest.
No, I think you didn't
Yeah.
you do that.
I think Catbats wanna know why you choose to use the key for the big key chest instead of the 3 chests at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I kind of wanted to get the first part out of the way. It was more like a mental thing of having the dungeon split up into first part and second part and just be done with the first part. Don't have to worry about that. And then possibly go back for the second part. My plan was to just hopefully double dip it only and delay it for a while and only come back once I have enough stuff to clear it. I mean, that didn't work out obviously, but I just wanted to have this clean cut there.
Okay.
That's fair. I mean, still, when you have the bell, to have this chest or the back chests, which don't require an extra key, in Logic, you need to have four keys, and this Hellway or the Mace and the big chest need all 6 keys. Same with the Helmet Sword.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we're good to go. Thanks for the amazing show, HauntedQuest. You guys did a good job. Cassidy was really good too, so shoutouts to them. If you like what you see here, please follow our runners. Follow our tracker Catabat or our streamer Math Girl. Also, Tala is definitely worth a follow. And
I have to apologize for my really bad English. I'm sorry. I really did my best.
I think we can get along with that. That was quite nice. So thank you, chat, for being in here, and Rendo's coming soon, I guess. So see you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. So yeah, this really was a close race, I tell you.